What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to EU4 Common Sense. As Ming, last time we declared war on Korea and couldn't take them by 3% and destroyed Hexi at long last. And now we're attacking Crimea, not Crimea, Chimera? I don't know how to say it. And we've just finished fully sieging them, so we're going to give it all to our vassal. Whoops. In fact, is there any way we can give most of it without... Yeah, we could do that. That way it stops Anaphthyia from causing any problems. We're going to get between 1 and 76 over aggressive expansion. It's going to cost us 200 Diplo points as well. Ouch. That hurts. Oh well. There we go. And now they only have one province left, which we will eventually take. Now I want to split some soldiers off here because our army here does not have a good ratio, or a particularly good ratio of infantry. It needs more infantry in it. Speaking of, we're about to pay back a debt. How much do we need? Ooh, 4% interest, 869. That's expensive. If we were to drop down army maintenance though, we could probably get that much. I think we'll wait until our reinforcements are finished though. And I just remembered something that I haven't mentioned yet. This last week or so, it's been the Steam Summer Sale, which has been quite nice. But I actually managed to get most, if not all, of the EU4 DLC I was missing. So I have all the DLC now. Hopefully. I don't think I'm missing any, although I'm not sure. But yeah, I should have all the little custom unit packs and music and portraits and such. So that's nice, I suppose. Just thought I should mention that. Now then, reinforcements, how many do we need? 900. 2 ticks and it should be good. We'll pop up the speed just a tad. Don't want to wait too long. Well, it looks like it's going to take 3 months. I don't like going faster than speed 3. Mostly because it feels like it doesn't actually make any difference. Ooh! This is a very nice event. Legitimacy and points. I will take the bureaucrats. We only gain 4, it doesn't make a big deal, but that gets us our tech 6. And next tech we can finally get our next idea. Speaking of ideas, do we still have 3 thinkers? We do. That ends in a couple of years, 4 years. Not going to be able to get up to tech 7 during that time. Not unless we get a really good event. Well, we can hope. Hey, we've reached maximum maintenance. Let's drop this right down then. In fact, we'll just drop it down to nothing. And hopefully we can get this loan repaid. Oh, it's actually gotten cheaper. Somehow. Perhaps because we dropped down the maintenance. Well, 2 ticks and we should have enough. Maybe 3. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's getting cheaper for some reason. I'm fine with it getting cheaper. We can finally get it paid off. We've had that for a while. Took it out against our war with Korea, if I'm not mistaken. Our first war. Repay. There we go. Gets us an extra 2 ducats. Now we can build workshops. That's development, buildings. We can also get barracks and regimental camps, so I should probably build them in places. I think that'd be a smart idea. Don't we have some in Beijing? I think we do. Yeah, we do. But I would like to get some workshops. I think in... maybe not in Beijing. If we go to trade goods map mode, I want the ones which have the more expensive stuff in them. So maybe stuff like the silks and the teas and the chinaware. I think maybe the silk and the gold. Is that production? I'm not sure how production works. But it seems to be higher in the places with the silks. I'm not sure. But we are going to at least build it on the gold. As soon as we have enough. Oh wait, cannot build it? Oh, that's a shame. Cannot build workshops on provinces with gold. Well, in that case... Can we not build it there? Where is the gold? Ooh, money or admin points? Admin points. Where's our gold province again? There it is. Yeah, we cannot build it. That sucks. Well, can get barracks at least. Let's get one. We already have one. Shipyard? A shipyard might not be a bad idea in Beijing. Although provincial trade power might not be such a bad idea either. Or local trade power. I really don't understand how trade power and such work. I really ought to look up how. Can we get manufactories? I think we might be able to. Well, we'll just save our money for the time being. After all our provinces have lots of spaces to build stuff. What we could do, if we wanted to, was actually spend some of our points upgrading or adding some development. After all, each development, at least in Beijing, gives us an extra 250 manpower. So we currently have a maximum of 46,000 even. If we were to spend, say, 1, 2, bit expensive, but that should go up to 46,500. Wait for the month to tick by. Oh, 46,800. Still. It's good to see. I think that got modified by the barracks, maybe. Ooh. Land force limit +1. I don't think we need any more land force limit. It's pretty high as it is. So I think we'll hold off on building that for the time being. Still tempted by the workshop and the shipyard, but maybe get a shipyard here instead. I'm not sure. We'll just leave it alone for the time being. Now then, how's our vassal doing? He is coring them up wonderfully. He is also Hindu, so not a big deal there. We are going to have to change the religion when we annex them, but we'll deal with that when it comes to it. Hello, 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 what's this? The Uzbeks have declared war on the Oirat. Well, that's fine by me. It's just a tribal conquest. They have the vassal of Chitang. That's fine with me, I'll accept. I don't think I'm going to do anything, but I'll accept. And actually, apparently, they are not allied to Mongolia or Buryatia. I don't know how to say these. I said it before. I do not know how to say them. But with them being not allied, I could probably take Mongolia. Mongolia's even been building buildings. That's nice of them. Well, let's get our general over there. How's our army tradition looking? It's pretty pants. We'll just put our king in charge. Hopefully he'll die. Oh wow, they've got a lot of troops over there. 20,000. What tech are they on? Tech 8. Okay then, they're equal to us. Attach this unit. Yes, I will repair the Great Wall. And then I'll kick Chun Sao out and get a new guy. He's like our current guy, just worse. Let's try one more time. Much better. I say much. That's pretty good. Go one more time. So the shock is generally the best, but the fire's not bad either. So we'll kick him out, and we'll kick him. And which one do we keep? I think I'll kick out... I'm not sure. They have a maneuver of 2. Oh, it's all desert. So I'll kick out him. And we'll keep our 3-1 in instead. 3-1's not very good. Later game it'd be alright, but for now it's not very good. And we're going to take out another loan as well, which is going to really suck. We call that diplomat. We've taken a loan. Oh, I hate taking loans. Well, let's go and destroy them. They're marching into our fort. We have 28,000 men walking through, and thankfully, because we're moving, we don't have any attrition. So as long as we keep moving, we're not going to suffer any attrition ticks, which is very good. It was actually a change that in common sense, I think. No longer suffer attrition while moving, which really is good. Oh, an advisor died. Well, it's just one of the ones which was in reserve, so I don't care that much. Boost that up again, make sure they are well in charge. 5th, here we go. We should have the advantage. Their general is apparently, yeah, 4-1-1 is not bad. We have cannons, they have cannons, we have superior numbers though. Well, that's done. Let's go and siege up there. I wonder if we can unattach you now as well. I wonder if the Uzbeks would be kind enough to give us a province or 2. I wouldn't complain. I kind of hope we don't butt heads with them though. After all, it just takes one bad thing to happen and then suddenly they're aggressive with us, which would not be ideal. They will have an advantage now because they are in their home territory, so that could end badly for us. We'll see. 11th, the morale tick, which is less than ideal. Truce ended, truce ended. 2 more years actually, and we get to go back to war against Diviet and finally complete that mission. Ooh, it's mountains. Ugh, that's nasty. Wow, we are losing. That's not good at all. Why do you have a huge tactics advantage over us? Your tech 8. Oh, because my stupid vassal is the leader. Why is he the leader? Oh yeah, because his general's slightly better. That's why. Get out of my army. Go on, be gone with you. He's causing us problems. I'm tempted to shift consolidate as well. I'll do that. It's not ideal, but it should help a little bit. And now we have the mountains defense. Getting some. We've got. Well, we've still got our good cannons though, so that helps a little bit. 3 cannons plus 3. Currently getting a +5 thanks to the rolls. Well, hopefully that'll be done sooner rather than later. How's Korea looking? About the same. Looks like Japan's eating the Hosokawa. Although I expect them to go to war with the Takeda soon enough. Or the Takeda. And then we'll see what happens there. Either way, Japan will fall. Hey, our king finally died. And we can actually enact a decision. Repair the Great Wall. Fort maintenance goes up by 10, but fort defense goes up. And I would like that fort defense, I think. So now our forts cost a little bit extra. I will take the tax loss. We can just drop down maintenance if we want to. But now I finally repaired the Great Wall. Now, what was our idea? Was it... Yes, Ming traditions give us minus 20% to fort maintenance, so now we only have a minus 10, which is not as good, but it still saves us some money, and the 25% to fort defense is pretty substantial. Come on, good roll. 11. We can get an 11. Hey, we did. Wonderful. Is that mountains? It is, but there's only 3 of them. So hopefully it won't be too bad to take them. Thankfully the Oira aren't too big, so we can just destroy them quite quickly. Oh, we have no leader here, do we? Because our leader died. Forgot about that. Well, I'm not making my king into one. He's too good. 446 is amazing. We're getting 12 admin points. Thank you, Mr. Tractor. Our air isn't quite as good, but a 9 total pointer isn't too bad. That's about half. It's a half guy. Not very good, but not too terrible either. Could be a lot worse. In fact, we've had a lot worse. Amazing 111 general to start off with, and then our 112. Oh, they accepted something. Oh, it looks like the H tank. Well, we'll get our army back to Beijing. Let it heal up. Also pay off this debt we're building up. Want to make sure I pay that off soon as possible. How much do we need? 900 with a 4% interest? Good God. These loans are expensive. I need to be more careful. Well, how much are reinforcements costing? Not a lot, because we're not really paying them. Sure, I'll take a right march from the Uzbeks. Stay very good friends with them. They want my provinces, which is not ideal. They also apparently have a casus belli against us. Where? How do you have a... Oh, I have a CB on you, don't I? Do I? Ooh, hello. 50 prestige. And missionary strength. Or missionary strength and stability. Stability, I think. In fact, it's expensive. I'll do that instead. Saves us a couple of points. It's only going to be for another 4 years though until we can get influential ideas. Thankfully it won't cost us too much. Unfortunately, Free Thinkers ends this year. Hey, Bahmanas has internal conflict. Now, when's our peace end? October next year. Then we can finally destroy Diviets and then release them as a vassal. Because I am not paying for the coring cost. If possible, I'd like to do the same thing to Korea as well. Although in the next war we should be more than capable of just vassalizing them then. In fact, it'll say here, won't it? Yep, 93. Thank you, by the way, guy who told me that. I forget your username. I haven't actually replied to your comments because I'm not sure how to write it. But thank you for telling me about this. I didn't actually realise you could scroll over it until the last part. So yeah, thank you. That's really good to see, actually. Still, I'm not sure why when you add up the numbers it doesn't equal that. I mean, that does not equal 93 as far as I can tell. In fact, I will check one more time just to be sure. So that's a what? A 12? 12 plus 14 plus 15 plus 24 plus 18. Yeah, that equals 83. So somehow it's gaining an extra 10 points on top of that. I do not know how though. Weird. Very strange. Perhaps it's just a flat 10 points. That makes sense. In a really strange way. Unless it is one of those modifiers that is affecting it. I don't think so though. I have no idea. But it doesn't really matter at this point. And I just whacked something. Okay, we need another 100 ducats, so 10 months. Drop it down just a bit further. Some heresy. In fact, we lost our free thinkers because of that. In fact, does that event fire every so often? I'm not sure. We've lost a claim on there and there. Well, we have 3 diplomats, so let's get those back. Could I fully annex you? I could, you'd only cost 50. How much do you cost? 69. Well, at least I could fully eat Mongolia. And they're not that expensive. I mean, a 9, a 3, a 6, a 6 and a 4. That's not that bad. These guys, however, they're going to have to be vassalized. Or eaten and released. Either one. Hey, our truce expired. At last. Let's go and eat them. Make sure we have army maintenance first. Sending our soldiers to war without any weapons or equipment would be a mistake, I feel. How many ticks? 3 ticks? 3 or 4 ticks? That should be good then. We can repair this now all of a sudden as well. Drop it down just a smidge. I mean, these guys only take 6, so we don't need to have completely maxed out morale. And I do want to save some money. We'll speed it up just a little bit. Speed 4. There we go. That should be more than enough. I'll be taking that. Squeaky door. I'll lose the Diplo points. Easily done. We have a positive 5 thanks to our cannons. But we are losing a couple because we're not blockading. But we can finally complete that mission. Let's make sure the temple faction is still in charge though. They would not accept. Well, it shouldn't take us too long. We're only suffering a -2. Well, +3 actually is what we had. How is our siege ability? I haven't actually looked. We can siege pretty quickly thanks to the tactics and siege ability difference. 25 days. Not bad. Be good if we could drop that down just a bit more. But I suppose the biggest thing is the tactics. And we're getting some nice rolls as well. If we can get another 10, we can finish this war in a couple of months. Which would be ideal. Okay, just need a 7. And we can tech up as well. We can get some Asian arquebusters. I think that's how it said. Well, regardless, they are better than what we were using. We don't actually have that much options in terms of men because we're not a Western nation. Anyway, fully annex them. Can we also, like, get something else? Force religion, maybe? I'll take 100 ducats. There we go. Did that change the religion? It did. Cool. Now then, create subject, Daviet. There we get all these provinces, I do not care. Reduce overextension, yes. Send. And now we have Daviet as a vassal. Royal marriage. It's easier for us to do it this way. Still costs us a ton of Diplo points though. Wow. Wonder if Daviet and traditions affect that as well. Which would be stupid, but we'll see. We have... wait, what? Rebels? Impossible. Where? Oh, in our vassal. I was gonna say we don't get rebels. Unfortunately it's Highlands, which is not ideal. Cam has cancelled access, it doesn't matter. Cam is our vassal. Oh, wrong, I married them again. Forgot to get all those back. How long do we have before this is done? 2 years. Well, near enough 1. You we need to improve relations with. And with any luck actually, we should be able to rush straight for the third idea. Which would be wonderful. We are 2 over though in terms of diplomatic. And we don't have anyone better either. If I were to put the bureaucrats in charge, that would help with the problem. Because we lose a diplomatic relation with the temple faction, but I'll keep them in charge for now. It's nice to see Vietnam back though, for the brief period that they'll exist. We will still hold off on doing that. Do we not have a treaty with you? That looks like it wore off. Let's get a claim. It's time to vassalize Korea. So for casualties, probably from walking. Oh, because we arrived there. If we were to go, I think we'd cross the river regardless. So we'll just cross that river. Actually, we shouldn't suffer the penalty because we have a manoeuvre. No, we suffered the penalty from terrain penalty, that one. Well, thankfully we have a huge tactics advantage, and we won handily. Ooh. Lots of tempting options, but I'll take the stability. Stability is just really good, and we're up to +3, which is even better. Get some nice tax benefits from that, as well as unrest reduction. Now then, what time are we on? 28 30 seconds. We need to make sure we keep improving relations as well. Have you fabricated claims at all since last time? No, you haven't. We can only hope that when their leader dies, he'll become a militaristic one. I mean, it looks like he'll be a militaristic guy. We'll see. Our vassals are paying us 1.4 ducats. How nice, considering how huge they are. Although the autonomy is pretty rife. Oh, wonderful. More stability and prestige, why not? We're already at maximum stability. Yeah, they've got a lot of autonomy in their provinces. Not that it matters to us. I mean, we'll drop down to 50% as soon as we get it, which is unfortunate. But the way of things is being as Ming. Hopefully Russia will appear soon. It's about the time that they should be arriving here-ish. Somewhere. So we'll have to eat them as soon as possible. But we're about to hit 30 minutes. So I'll have to end this part here. Hopefully you all have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to see more. Feel free to leave a comment as well. And I will see you all next time.